Welcome to actually episode 7.
Yeah.
We realized that last episode
lied.
was only episode 6. This is
Oopsies.
actually episode 7.
Yeah.
And we only noticed that today, which is awkward.
And we filmed like 2 weeks ago.
And we filmed like 2 weeks ago because we filmed that episode like a week in advance.
Yeah.
I have realized I need to do a little bit better job of posting on the Instagram because I constantly forget to post on the Instagram like when episodes are done filming and when they're out.
Well, you should give me the Instagram too. So I could do something.
I gotta do that. I gotta send you all the logo stuff.
Yeah.
Like just so you can post it.
Exactly.
I don't know if you could tell we're missing a guest, or we're missing our not guest, but our other co-host Jacob.
Jacob.
He is doing stupid Boy Scout stuff because he's stupid.
Out
in the
in
middle
the
of
wild.
nowhere.
So it's just us three.
Today.
We couldn't
No
get a guest.
No guest. We asked a couple people, but unfortunately nobody.
Well, we asked
wanted
like
to be guest.
one person.
Okay, all right.
When we just
Yeah,
searched
I guess
around
we did
for a tripod, which we
Yeah.
luckily got.
Yeah, we almost weren't able to film today, because Jacob is the one who has the tripod.
Has everything.
Yep. We forgot to
So-
ask them in advance.
We had to like scrounge at the last second to find somebody who owned a tripod,
Thank
which
you,
we were able to
Kaya.
do. Shout out Kaya.
Kaya.
Thank you. We gotta have her on as a guest now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're binded.
Yeah, legally obligated.
Yeah.
I do not like this chair.
No.
And we got different chairs because Jacob also has the chairs. Very different episode today. Everything's a little different today.
Just a little.
It's gone off the rails.
Yeah.
6 episodes.
Yeah. We're finally. God, I cannot get comfortable in this chair.
You want to swap chairs?
No, well, it's just like it keeps leaning back.
Yeah, it does.
It's okay.
a rocking chair.
I'll deal with it. It is a rocking chair. Oh, I just took my mic off.
No.
a little crazy today. Just a little.
We're a little unhinged today. A little scatterbrained today.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day
long
already,
day.
and it's
Oh
only
my
like
God.
1 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Only been up for like
The
3
things
hours.
we do for content.
Yeah, you guys should be lucky we're posting. All right, well, what's going on with you guys? What have you two been up to?
Not much. I just came back from Shasta.
I know.
That was nice.
That's fun.
How long
Yeah.
were you there for?
A week.
A week?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 6 days. 6
Yeah.
days to a week.
7. No, 7.
7?
I thought you went with her.
I was only there for
He left
3
me.
days, or like 2.5.
On Wednesday, he left me.
This guy.
No, but I got to meet a lot of cool girlfriends and new family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Got to get in the water.
That storm that was up there was crazy. That was
You lucky.
crazy.
There was a
Dude, a huge like thunderstorm.
Yeah, hail.
Our tent almost blew over.
yeah
Like the
hail.
dock that we had started shifting to the left. My grandpa's boat, like that they rented, went out, flipped 180, and came back.
My
like it was
God.
crazy.
I
Did you
felt
not
bad.
tie it up?
It was tied up, but like the stake came loose.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was that bad. The wind, the hail.
Somehow, nothing got damaged.
Hey, you're alive.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big kids though were out. They were on the boat when it happened.
Yeah.
So I felt so bad. They were.
God, I got pollen on me already.
I know, right? It's not just me. It's
Covered in
everywhere.
pollen.
Yeah.
I know. I think it might be one of these trees that we're sitting under, but
Yeah.
I feel so like lately. I don't know what it is. I feel a little fatigued lately.
I feel tired.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly like sleep schedule.
Yeah.
I've
well,
not been able to sleep recently. Like I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m. every night
Oh,
for like,
yeah.
the past week.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to get better at it, but man, it's been so bad lately.
Well, I've been waking up so early because of Shasta. Like now that I'm waking up late, I just
Oh,
feel
yeah.
not good.
I know I hate waking up late because I feel like the whole day's already gone.
Yeah.
But it's like I cannot get out of bed,
Yeah.
and like I just cannot fall asleep. It's like I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I woke up at 10 o'clock and I was supposed to drive down here at 11. But and then I stayed in bed till 10:30
jeez.
and then just lingered around and
Yeah.
then left my house like 11:15 then hit traffic.
Oh,
So I didn't get to her place till like 11:45.
jeez. Well, at least we were able to, roughly get everything together and put out, film an episode. Trying to think, like, I know for me and Logan at least, we're gonna start doing D&D,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
which is gonna be very fun. I'm
With
very
Evan.
excited for that.
Evan needs to work on his response time. I texted Evan
Oh,
He hasn't texted me.
it's so bad.
Evan's really bad at texting. That's why, honestly, whenever I have a question for him, I just call him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that
call
might
him.
be
I
easy.
just call him.
Or just call him on Discord or
I
something.
mean, as long
Yeah.
as he's good for
Yeah,
Sunday.
he's still good to come up and do
Sweet.
it. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find new games to play.
Oh, I
That's
have
what
so
I've been
many.
doing. I know
Kindergarten.
you just bought the whole
um,
kindergarten series.
The whole kindergarten series. There was another one that I wanted to get started. Oh, I want to get that game, The Nightmare. It's a little guy. He looks like Marshmallow.
Little Nightmares?
Little Nightmares. I want to play Little
That,
Nightmares.
I have that game. You can just
Yeah.
play it on my account
I
if
want
you
to
want.
play that.
I have both of them. I have 1 and 2.
Yeah, I have to finish Schedule
That game
1.
fucking scary.
Schedule 1.
There's a game that comes out later this year that Jacob Draper recommended me called Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that game go around a couple
Jacob, I
times.
know you're watching. Yes, you've been shouted out.
I wanna check out that game. That game looks fun. I've been playing that Peak game. Dude, I can't get over that game. That game's so fun. It's just like, it's one of those games where you can it's perfect. Like, it takes enough of your attention so that you're having fun. It's not just like mindlessly boring, but it doesn't take so much of your attention that you can't like watch a show at the same time. It's like, for me, that's kind of a perfect mix because I really like to watch shows. So like, I've been watching the new Critical Role Age of Umbra, like the one they're using their
Daggerheart?
game, Daggerheart. I've been watching that.
With Matt Mercer.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna. I know we talked about this maybe a couple episodes ago. I wonder if for their new campaign they're gonna fully switch to Daggerheart.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised because Matt Mercer and then somebody from Wizards of the Coast just cut. I think this is the second time we've talked about this, but
We revisit topics.
yeah, we're not afraid.
So what's your D&D campaign?
Well, we are gonna play a D campaign. We're gonna use the source book Princes of the Apocalypse, which I don't know much about. I mean, I know you.
Yeah, I've been reading it.
I haven't read it, so I'm excited for it because I don't know what's in store.
Fun.
I know you kind of gave me a summary. There's like 4 factions and then some other minor factions, and they're all fighting for control of the city.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
And there's a missing delegation of dwarves.
Right. And then it's our job to find. Yes. Okay. I'm excited for that. I'm excited because I'm the character I'm playing. I usually stick with the same like races because I can build them in Hero Forge. Shout out Hero Forge, they should sponsor us. Because I don't know, it like helps me visualize the character. And I've never been able to do certain races because I find that they just don't look good in Hero Forge. And I finally was able to build a Tabaxi that I was like really happy with the way it turned out in Hero Forge. So I'm gonna play that.
Yeah,
I'm
there's.
super excited.
I should send you the character I built of your the DNPC.
Oh yeah. What is that guy's like race and class?
He's a Fire Genasi monk.
Oh right. Okay, very cool.
He's masked. He's a masked character.
Ooh, that's cool. All right. I'm excited for that.
Oh, you did DM?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a Tabaxi Echo Knight fighter, so I'm very excited for
I
that.
don't know what
think that's gonna
Evan's
be-
playing.
I think he's playing. He really loves Warforged.
I know.
think
He
he's
played
playing
a Warforged last time
I think he's gonna play another Warforged Artificer
with his Schmeddle.
with a Schmeddle. With the,
Of course.
I'm giving him that. I'm gonna give him that because it's funny.
And what is Jacob again?
He's
Jacob-
playing a Goliath barbarian.
Oh, the barbarian.
which makes
Basic.
sense. I mean, but like
It's his
I feel
first
like that
time.
fits
Right.
him.
It's his first time.
I feel like that's like a good character for him. And like that is like a very like staple character, like
Yeah.
Goliath barbarian. Like that's
And what do you?
he was gonna play a human, but I
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
steer him off that.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's like a
boring.
little less
Yeah.
basic, you know. You know what I wish? I wish there was more races that had extra limbs. Because the
Yeah.
A spider?
the only race with 4 arms is Thrycreen.
Well,
Or
there's
Thrycreen?
the what?
Thrycreen, the bug one.
Oh yeah, there's the like, the Slimoid or something like that, where you can grow multiple limbs.
the plasmoid or whatever.
Yeah,
it
the
is.
That's
plasmoid.
cool.
That one's cool. That one's cool, but it's a little goofy.
Yeah.
That one, and then the hippogriff. That one's a little goofy
The
too.
hippogriff?
The
The
not
Aarakocra?
hippogriff. The hippopotamus one.
Oh, the
That's not hippogriff. That's a monster. Hippogriff's
it's like
a
the
monster.
Joff or something.
Something like that. But I was talking to him about this. I was so salty when Spelljammers came out, because they introduced that race, and part of that race was you got like firearms mastery, and they didn't add any firearms in that module. So it was like they gave him a skill, but then didn't give him anything to use the skill with.
I think Spelljammers was in just Masters of the Multiverse was an introduction to 2024 edition, where they actually introduced like firearms.
I still can't believe that you don't. This is one of the biggest gripes I have with your campaigns. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you should be able to get like an automatic submachine gun in D&D. That's totally like ruins the immersion. But like, at least like a flintlock or like a 6-shooter or like a Smith, or a Winchester.
I think any firearm that they have in the book is okay.
Okay. I would agree with that. Because like, I mean, even like, I hate to keep mentioning Critical Role, but Critical Role in their Vox Machina campaign, the guy had like a pistol, I forget what it was, but it had like 6 barrels, and it would shoot, and then it would take like, I think it was an action to reload it or something, but like that was really cool.
Yeah.
This is a whole podcast on D&D.
Yeah.
This whole episode's gonna be on D&D.
Well, I think there's very few like well-known TTRPGs besides D&D. Like there's other ones that are popular, like Pathfinder and I don't know, Mothership, and I mean, I can't even think of any other ones, but Daggerheart, I guess. What's the I bought the other one that they did, not Daggerheart, but the other one that they did, I can't remember the name of it, but it was cool. I want to play that one too. I want to try out that one. Yeah, they've done a couple cool things. God, man.
I don't know what you're talking
I can't
about.
think of any other like popular TTRPGs. You know what I was thinking though? Is that we should, not just us, but like the whole group, should every month, maybe not every month, but we should buy like a really, really long form board game. So actually, you know, it'd be really fun to do in our group. There's this game called Diplomacy. And it's this game where it's a map of like World War II Europe or Western Europe. And so the way it works is that all the major countries have what's called a port. And so they have like 1 or 2 ports. And the way you win the game is there's like 14 ports. The way you win the game is by controlling 7? Half, yeah, or something like that. But every turn you have to do something. You can have either a land unit or a naval unit. And the way you do it is you control different ports and you move your pieces, whatever. But if you and another player both try to go for the same port, you get bounced.
Well,
And then if I don't know all the rules of the game. I'll be so honest, but it looks really, really fun. But the whole thing of the game is it's a really like long form game. It takes like hours, if not days, to play, because the whole point is you go in stages, and the whole game is talking, diplomacy. Hey, you attack them so I can do this, and yada, 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 yada. So I think that'd be a really fun game for us as the group to get together and play, and like set up like a Discord server, and every day we play like a little bit and like progress the game. I think that would be super fun.
I'd be down.
I think that'd be super fun.
That sounds like Risk, to be honest with you.
It kind of is like Risk. I think it's just the map is smaller, like instead of a whole world map. And then it's also a little bit more complicated in terms of rules and stuff.
Yeah.
Risk would be another fun one. I would be down to play Risk with the group.
Yeah, something cool my dad does is he took like the Risk minis, and when we have a big battle in D&D where there's a lot of characters, he'll use the small Risk minis
Oh, that's cool.
because they're smaller than like lead figures.
Yeah.
Which I find neat because when we were playing our Rolo campaign, which I was tempted to run for us,
Yeah.
but my dad built it around like our 4 characters, so it's kind of hard to change it.
Gotcha, yeah.
We'd fight like 100 skeletons.
oh my god.
Holy Lord.
So we'd load up 100 like Risk minis.
That's cool. Because, yeah, that's always cool, too, that you guys use physical minis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. If minis were cheaper or easier to get, I would use them. And then same thing with, like, battle maps. I wish making, like, cool battle maps was easier. But to get all the pieces and to, like, make it look genuinely nice and, like, immersive is so hard.
Yeah, the thing is, my dad has all the lead figures from like the 80s
Yeah.
and the 70s.
Yeah.
So we have enough,
Yeah.
and they weren't expensive.
Yeah. That was another. I wish you could just buy like a bulk bag of minis that like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure though you could be, yeah, like you said, like use like the Risk minis or like, you
You
know,
could probably check Amazon.
even Amazon. I mean, I checked it a while ago, so it could be totally different. But, you know what I just thought about? Did we start a timer?
We didn't.
Do you want to set like a 35-minute timer?
We started 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, so you want to set a 35 minute.
Yeah.
Like what time did we start?
2:05.
2:05.
So 45, you said?
Yeah, or 35.
Oh,
35.
35, yeah.
So 2:05.
You know what we need to start bringing when we do the podcast is water.
I know.
Yeah.
I am parched.
Yeah. We were at the store too.
Yeah, I am so tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate to say it, I'm like falling asleep right now. I think it's just because it's so calm right now.
It's
And
calm.
it's not too hot, it's not too cold.
We just ate
This
too.
is definitely
Birds are
nice area.
chirping. We just ate. I'm like,
I think we also need to be more physical. I feel like since school's out, we're not like nearly walking as much. Not nearly,
that was a good
like,
thing about school.
We're
is
also
that we
driving
were,
everywhere.
We're still
Yeah,
driving everywhere.
we're
Now
not
that we have
walking.
licenses. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that was another thing. Like, we should just every like Saturday or every Friday, we all need to just get together as a group, as many people as we can get, and just go on a group run or a group walk. Or
I
like,
want to start going on runs. I
It's
think-
just so much more fun.
You see
when
how
you're
hard
with-
it is to get the group together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it's just so much.
Seriously.
It's so much more fun to do things with a group.
It is.
I'm sorry, like running by myself, like that's, it's just
It's
lame.
cool, but it's like,
Well, it's
where's
just-
the people?
Well, it's just I feel like no, I don't want to say lonely, but I just feel like it's not as fun as like, oh hey man, like I'll race you to there, or like hey man, like you know let's just start sprinting. Like I don't know, it's
Yeah.
just more fun
I
when it's
just-
a group.
Yeah, I like to be more serious about it. Like, cause I feel like when I'm around, like people, I get distracted and then I forget what I'm doing. Like we end up walking instead of running or something like that.
But I mean, as long as you're exercising, I've
That's
been
true.
trying to stretch more.
I need to get back into yoga. I'm so
I'm gonna start
stiff.
stretching more because I liked when I was wrestling and I was really flexible.
Yeah.
Because it was just so I just felt a lot more limber and better. So I definitely want to start doing that
yeah,
more.
I definitely felt less anxious.
Yeah, it like really centers you, gives
Yeah.
you like a kind of peace, you know. And it doesn't take long.
It doesn't.
Like
It's
15
really not
minutes
that
of
hard.
stretching, like it really isn't
No.
that bad.
But like I said, since we're not doing anything,
Yeah.
like we don't have assignments, we don't have due dates, it's just like, why do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like a very weird time because in school and like the school year, we go from like every day is perfectly structured and like
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. And then we're given total free reign and it's like, I feel like we don't even know what to do with it. And so a lot of kids just kind of like start bed rotting and like,
I love bed rotting.
I love it and I hate it. I love it because like, oh, I just get to lay down and like do nothing and be lazy. But then I'm like, oh, I'm laying down and being lazy and like I should be getting up and
Just
going
feel
on a
gross.
walk.
That's-
I feel exactly.
That's why I
feel-
get into bed so early. Like, I'll usually get into bed by like 8:30.
PM really.
And then I'll sit in my room and watch TV and just bed rot till like 11 and then go to bed.
that's,
Yeah,
you
that's
know, that's a good
smart.
idea. I'm going
Because
to
then
bed
at least
12.
during the day, you have an incentive almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going to bed so early. Because like I'll be tired by like 11:30, 12. But then I'm like, oh, well, it's not gonna, like, I'm not that tired. So I'll just convince myself to stay up
Yeah.
to like, dude, I think at my worst, I was up at like 5 in the morning.
Damn.
And then my dad was like, pick me up at 10. And he woke me up by texting me, I'm here. So literally within 5 minutes, I was like, give me 1 second. I took 5 minutes. I ran into the shower, turned it on, quick, turned it off, brushed my teeth, put my clothes on, ran to the car, and was like, hey, good morning.
I know.
Like, I was so
That's
out of
why
it.
I want to get a job that I can work early in the morning and then be off by the afternoon.
I wish I worked earlier. I always work at night. Like Wednesday and Thursday, I work 6:30 to 11.
Because at night is when I want to chill out. You know, I want to play games. I don't want to think about anything.
Well, it's like I don't even mind working late. It's just that if I'm working late, it's hard for me to go to bed because then it's like I'm up because I just
Exactly.
worked. So it's like I know I'm not gonna go to bed. And then two, it's just I feel like it's just a lot nicer to work during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like to go outside, to leave work and it be dark out is like, I don't know. It makes me feel almost a little like depressive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of a bummer.
That's why I'm like looking at double D's because I already submitted my application for double D's.
Yeah.
But I told him to contact me towards when school starts.
Yeah, which is smart because then you kind of still get summer vacation and, you know.
And I think they told me I'd be working weekends and like 1 or 2 days during the week, which is
Yeah.
Oh
fine.
yeah.
That's basically what I work. During the school year, I really took my school year schedule for granted because like my work schedule during the school year was kind of perfect because like I'd work Monday, off Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, which is awesome, and then work Saturday all day, but it's a Saturday. Like the energy is still really good. Everybody's in like a relatively good mood. Like the
Right.
beginning of my shift is 8 a.m. to 12, which is super easy.
Yeah.
Then I take a lunch, then I come back, and half the time I get to leave early because we have so much help, you know? So I get to leave, instead of leaving at 5, I usually get to leave at like 3:30,
Yeah.
which is like, that's awesome.
That is.
You know what I mean? So like and then now my schedule, I look at it and I'm like, oh, I took that for granted. Cause like, man, 4 4-hour days doesn't sound bad, but it's like, it just sucks to be there. Like, I don't know, like just the fact that I had to like go to work is a bummer.
Yeah. Well, welcome to adulthood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I
Having to
think
work.
if
We're
I,
seniors.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think it's like if I liked my job more, I wouldn't be as like, I wouldn't be so, I don't want to use the word upset, but like I wouldn't be so,
What don't you like about it?
I don't like about it that like, I just don't like that it's so mindless.
Oh. Yeah.
I hate that
Same
it's so
thing
mindless.
over and over and over.
I
That's
wish
true.
I wish I could just do something in a field that I liked.
Mm.
Like unfortunately, like that's the blight of doing unskilled labor is like, yeah, I'm getting paid like to just do basic stuff, but like I'm not exercising my mind, I'm not exercising my body, like I'm very much just like a robot, and like I hate that. That's why I
know.
really can't wait to go to college, like
Right.
get a degree and go into a field that I really want to go into.
But it's a good job for now.
It's a good job just to save money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
save
and I'm
money,
definitely grateful for
easy
that.
job during the school year too.
Yeah, it's not like super challenging,
Yeah.
so you know.
Because then you can just focus on school.
Exactly. And the good thing though, again, I say all this about my work, but I am really grateful for them because they're so flexible when it comes to my schedule and me being a student, and they're so like they just are so good at working with me because I'm a minor and I'm a student, and like
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for that because they could just be like, nope, too bad, like you
Yeah.
can't get this day off, like, or nope, too bad, like you have to come in, or like we have to do this, but they're so flexible, and like I'm really lucky to have a manager or managers and like an STL that's so cool and like just calm and chill and
Yeah.
you know,
I know.
Checks
All
and
the
balances.
managers I've talked to so far are really sweet.
yeah.
They really care. So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why getting a job around here is nice because all like the managers are usually
Yeah.
like,
Well, I
good
think that's
people.
also like a California thing. Like I feel like people are just so chill and so
Depends.
yeah, it definitely depends. Like there's bad apples everywhere, but I think especially in this area, everybody's just a little bit more calm and chill, and like I think that is very much like the California energy. You know what I mean?
yeah. But I feel like the closer we get to ending high school, the more pressure to get a good job
100%.
comes on.
And, or I mean, and not even necessarily a good job, just a job.
Yeah.
That's again, that's why I'm
Well,
lucky
a
to
job-
have a job in the first place.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't imagine, like, it took me so long to get my job. I couldn't imagine having to go on another job hunt. That would take months. Like,
I've been on a job hunt for 4 months now.
Yeah.
It's still not working.
and I mean, I think that's partially because we're minors, partially because like a
Minors.
lot of our like, thankfully, again, I'm glad that I have this job. So at least if I get fired or if I choose to leave, I can put down, oh, I have experience. Like I worked, you know, like
Exactly.
that's my biggest
know.
thing. And we have references. Like it's just it's so huge. Once you get a job, it becomes so much easier to get other jobs.
I
You
know.
know?
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to apply to the place you work,
Yeah.
or the same company, so I can have you as reference. So I have even more leverage.
yeah, that's the cool part about double D's is that one of my family friends works there.
Yeah. That's how I got
And,
my job. Yeah.
My mom knows one of the owners.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, when I walked in to get my application, he came in. He's like, "You're Tammy's son."
That's
I'm
cool.
like, "Yeah." And he's like,
I know you.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's kind of how I got my job. My stepdad knew a guy that worked there for like years and years and years and years, and he put in a good word for me. And I tell this story because to me it's so funny. My interview was at like 12. I walked in at 11:45. The guy that was interviewing me, my store team leader now, he was like, "Oh hey, you want to start early?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." We talk. My interview ended at 11:55, and he was like, "Okay, cool. I'll see you Monday." And I was like, I got the job before my interview even technically started.
That's
Like
so lucky.
that's just the funniest thing to me.
Oh my God.
Thankfully though, I feel like the nice thing, and maybe I'm speaking a little generally, but I feel like nowadays, like especially like as minors, if they even bring you in for an interview, I feel like that kind of means like, hey, we're probably gonna hire you.
Yeah.
Especially with the kind of jobs we're trying to get.
Yeah.
It's basically like I don't want to say a guarantee, but it's very much like we are probably gonna hire you if you've already gotten this far.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Whatever happened with the Starbucks? Just nothing?
Just never got, like you said, I didn't get an interview, so I'm guessing I just didn't get in.
Yeah.
I think a smart idea would be because Rafferty's dad is opening the cantina right next to Safeway,
What's that? What's a can?
a restaurant.
A restaurant? Mm.
It's right next to Safeway.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when they open it, I'm trying to apply there.
No,
considering-
yeah.
Well, dude, I
They're
would
probably-
just tell Rafferty like, hey, I would just hand her an interview and be like, hey, please give this to your dad.
Honestly?
It's not a bad idea, to be honest.
Well, and
with you.
also, I wouldn't mind working in a restaurant because like tips.
Oh, yeah.
And now
I would be a
that
waitress.
they passed that
you
law,
have to be
so like
18
Fuck,
you do have to
dude.
be 18, don't you, huh?
because you're handling alcohol.
Yeah, handling alcohol, and then also, again, probably a cash
But I
register.
I feel like they would have
Well, it's not a cash register. If you're a waiter, then it's like
Oh.
the
But still,
handheld.
you're handling.
It's still like bill and checks.
But still,
and
if somebody pays with a credit, like if they don't have the handheld thing,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Checks and stuff.
But I feel like if you're underage, you can have an actual adult just bring it to the table.
No, because like it's just too complicated. Like,
'Cause-
why would they have like if it's your job to have somebody else, like it would just be inconvenient. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I wish it were.
You can
like
be a
that, though.
host though.
You could be a host in like a
can be-
busser and
yeah.
stuff.
Dude, I would do that because even
That's
if
what
it
I
was
applied
like,
for.
Yeah, I applied
it would
to
be
a host,
perfect
too.
too because like after school, go clock in
Yeah.
for like 4 hours, 5 hours. Okay, cool. You know, I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever. Like that would be perfect.
Yeah, and the cool thing about a Double D's is that it's a sports bar.
Yeah. So I'm sure you
So-
get tipped pretty
Well,
good.
and I'm looking to go into sports.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm looking for NFL scouting job.
That would be cool. Or what do you think about like sports journalism? Because I know that's what my
I
brother's
looked into
doing.
sports journalism a little bit, but I think it's less like the article writing
Gotcha.
that I
You
want
want
to
to be
do.
like out in the field, like yeah, that's cool.
Like NFL scouts will go to like the combine.
Yeah.
And actually talk to like college players.
Yeah.
Like we want you,
Yeah. That'd be cool.
and it's well paying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure.
If you're at the top of the line, it's like 500,000 plus a year.
Oh my
Damn,
god. Is it
that's
hard to
nice.
become an NFL scout though?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because it is like the top of the top. So is that one of those jobs you'd start as like a college
You start
scout?
as like a college scout looking at high school players.
Gotcha. All right. But dude, I mean, if you get to travel around to different high schools across the country for free, right? Like paid for by the
Yeah.
college, like to watch football, like that's kind of awesome. Like,
Yeah, and I was
you know.
complaining to my dad. I'm like, well, if I get this job and they told me I worked weekends, that'd be Sunday. I wouldn't be able to watch football. He's like, you're working at a sports bar.
Yeah, you
They
idiot.
play football
Yeah.
on the TVs.
Um,
Oh, yeah. You'll watch football while working.
yeah.
Yeah, I
well,
want.
you can at least catch glances of the game.
What do you want?
Yeah. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, yeah, I want like a fast food or like some kind of like food because
Yeah.
they pay $20
Dude,
an hour.
fast food pays so well because of that
It's-
law that passed.
yeah.
Which is like, I wouldn't want to work fast food, but it's like,
Oh,
that's
first,
not bad
like,
money.
Like we were
Yeah.
saying, first job,
For a
just to
first
say
job,
we have
yeah.
experience. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I don't care what I smell like.
Yeah. I think my dream job, honestly, like, because I'm kind of on the fence as of late. I wanted to get a degree in game design, but I was like, it's such a specific degree. I was like, well, maybe I get a degree in interactive media because it's a lot more broad and then go into games, like specifically. But I still have a very broad degree. So I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
But like my dream would be like, go work for a big game studio and then do it for a couple years, learn how things work, like do it, and then eventually like start my own game studio. Like
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Or like join an indie studio.
Oh,
like,
that'd be cute.
that would be awesome.
Little indie-
I mean, I think you need
like,
to look in like business as well if you want to start your own game
yeah,
studio.
well, I was thinking about doing like either game design or interactive media or something like that, and then minoring in like finance or marketing or
Well,
something like that.
I was gonna say the more
or
I've
business
been
admin.
the more I've been looking into college, the more I kind of feel like business and like maybe like engineering or math has been like drawn
Yeah.
my attention a
Engineering
lot.
and math
Business
are like
is
really
big
good.
for college.
Yeah, I think if anything, we can start our own.
Yeah, that's
I'll
true.
be the business person, you be the game designer
Yeah.
and all that.
Feel like I just it's such a cool industry, and like, dude, I love gaming. Like I love playing, whether it's like tabletop games or video games. I just love I love that space. You know what I mean? I think it'd be really cool to get into.
Get a job with Wizards of the Coast.
Say again?
Get a job with
dude,
Wizards of the
well,
Coast.
another like dream job would be doing like R&D for Magic the Gathering. Like if I
yeah.
could make Magic cards, like that would be, dude, like that'd be awesome. Because like you make that card, like you can look at that card, like, yeah, I made that. Especially if it's a popular card, like, yeah, that's mine. I made that. Like that's so sick. Like that'd be so cool. Like man, that would just be awesome.
Yeah, I want to do business.
Business, yeah. I thought you wanted to do like applied math
Well, yeah, well
or
you
like
can.
finance. You can do finance.
Yeah, like finance and business and all that. Be a
That
CEO.
would be good. That'd be really helpful.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I still got to figure it out, but
It's fun thinking about college.
it's fun, but it's also like it's stressful because I feel like I keep changing my mind. Like I wanted to do marine biology, and then I was like, no, maybe botany, but I was like, no, and then I was like, well, maybe business admin, and then I was like, nah, that seems kind of boring, and then I was like, game design. Like I was on that for a little while,
Yeah.
but then after doing more research, it's like it's a super specific degree, and it's like
Yeah.
that's cool because it's specialized, but at the same time, like if you have a degree that's too specialized, like, and that industry goes under, which I don't think is going to happen, or it just becomes oversaturated, like you're going to be out of a job.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I think it'd be better to get a job in a slightly broader, or sorry, rather get a degree in a slightly broader field, like interactive media, because it goes away from just gaming and it's more just the entire media space.
Yeah.
And I think that would be good. And I think like it's what I want, as well as a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like just a little bit better. Like I feel like it's a little bit, I hate to say it, it's a little bit more serious of a degree. You know what I mean?
I
So,
know. I just want to do math in general because like I've
Yeah.
been good at it since I was little, and I feel like it could do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So many business, engineering, finance, all that stuff. So. Plus, you can apply for anything with
Yeah.
math.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays, I feel like college is less serious than it used to be.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
What do you say
Like, I
that?
feel like it's easier to get a job without a degree.
I don't know. I see it both ways. I see it being easier and harder.
I mean, it depends. I think it depends on the
yeah,
job.
I think it just depends on what you're going for.
Like,
Yeah,
if it's a more
exactly.
broader job, I think like engineering,
Yeah, definitely.
I think they're less strict about you getting a degree in
Really?
like engineering.
Oh.
If you could prove to them that like you're good at it, despite
But
not
I'm
having a
sure
degree.
if you don't have a degree, there's probably like a pay disparity. I'm sure you get paid
Yeah.
less. You know? That's my other thing I've been trying to figure out is like I definitely do, like my biggest thing. I don't want to get a degree that I'm not going to be able to pay off. You know what I mean? Like, because that's stupid. At that point, it's like I'll just go work at, a fast food place and make $20 an hour or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in getting a degree that like you're going to be in debt for the rest of your life.
I
you
know. I think that's why people just don't take college seriously anymore. It's because it's just so expensive and
Yeah.
it's just.
That's
a
why
waste of
I'm
money
very glad that I
sometimes.
have grandparents and parents who are going to be able to put me through college.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome.
That's why I'm so against like Ivy League schools
Yeah.
because they're so expensive and the education's lackluster.
Really? Why do
Like
you
the
say that?
education for Ivy League schools isn't the best.
Why do you say that?
Oh, like some sometimes they're more expensive because they don't have enough space. You remember what we were learning in English?
Oh, like about like UCLA.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not necessarily expensive because it's a great school. It's a
Exactly.
good school, but it's also expensive because they literally have like,
It's
what is it, like,
expensive because it's
just
a
a
low
small-
exception rate.
well, it's a low acceptance rate
Yeah.
because it's just they don't have any space. 'Cause
Exactly.
It's in the
it's
heart
not
of LA.
it's a smart, like a great smart school. It's just because you know.
It is a good school, but
is a good school, but it's
also,
not like
there's
what you
other
think.
other factors.
Yeah, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean it'd be cool too. Jesus, my chair wants to be heard. It'd be cool too to like do something in the UFC. Like that would be
I
awesome.
can see you
Like
doing that.
I would love to be like a matchmaker in the UFC. Like that would be sick.
I
Have
was
you
surprised.
watched? What are you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Have you watched bare knuckle boxing?
Oh yeah, dude, that stuff's gnarly.
Yeah, the singer for Slaughter to Prevail, Alex Terrible, does top dog Russian bare knuckle boxing,
That's kind of crazy.
along with
alright.
being a deathcore vocalist. He does bare knuckle boxing.
That's
so,
kinda
So
cool.
he posts videos and like both their faces are just beat. He's like,
Yeah.
I broke my nose and broke my face, but I
Why is
broke
it-
his face.
Why is it called that? Bare.
Bare knuckle boxing?
because
Yeah.
you don't have gloves.
Yeah. They have
Oh.
hand wraps, but that's
Barely.
it.
Oh,
Like,
it's
you
not
know-
bear. It's bear.
BARE.
B-A-R-E. Bare knuckle.
Oh, I
Bear,
thought you
not
said bear. I thought-
not like bear like the animal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna claw
I
you.
fought a bear.
Yeah, I fought a bear. He does
No.
that.
That'd be crazy though. Bear boxing.
Yeah, that's
That'd
what
be
I was
kinda
thinking. I'm
Alex,
like,
Alex Terrible trains by wrestling bears.
Dude,
Oh
a
my
lot of them
God.
do.
Yeah.
A lot of the like the Dagestani wrestlers who come into the UFC, like, dude, there's a video of like, I want to say there's a video. I don't know if it's Khabib, but it's some like Dagestani wrestler like fooling around wrestling a bear. And like,
That's
obviously
crazy.
he's not like full intensity. Like he's kind of just being playful because I mean the bear would maul him
Yo,
to
yeah, I was
death.
about to say he was
But
getting eaten.
it's still like holy crap. You know?
I'm surprised you don't want to do anything with UFC. Like
Yeah, I do. I'd love to be like a matchmaker or a like a fight promoter or like being one of the commentators.
yeah.
Oh my
Why
God, that
aren't
would
you
be
going
that
for
would
it?
be another like dream. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Why aren't you like going for it?
I think it's just because it'd be cool to do something in the UFC, but I wouldn't want to necessarily like if I got a degree in like sports journalism or like sports or like commentary or something like that, you know what I mean? That would be the only sport I'd really want to do. And because it's only one, there's really one big organization, maybe besides the UFC, maybe like one championship, but like that's based in like Thailand. So it's like other than those two orgs, that would be the only sport I'd want to go into. And because those are the only really two most prominent, like
It would just be harder.
it would be harder because I think I'm sure there's so many people like who want that job.
I
It'd
see.
be cool.
Yeah.
I would like that'd be awesome.
Yeah. The more I've thought about college, the more I realize that fashion is more of a hobby.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like one, it's just really hard to get into,
Yeah.
and two, as much as I love being creative, I would want to pursue something that would like not be as much work and that would benefit me right away. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That
'Cause-
makes sense.
Yeah. You know?
Because I think in fashion, like it would be, you'd have to take so many years to start like building your brand and your
Yeah.
name and like trying to get people to wear it and like that would be so tough.
I definitely want to do it eventually, but I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
for a while. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Because I would like to be able to support my family before anything else. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I
100%.
think fashion could be like a good side hustle.
Why a
Yeah.
side hustle exactly?
Yeah. Well, that's like Chris Angel. He just bought because me and Mel ran into him at the mall. He bought this brand that like I mean for lack of a better term like died like it just like wasn't
Ran out-
popular, kind of died.
Yeah.
And then so he bought the trademark for the brand and he's gonna like basically revamp the whole brand and like make it his own. And like it was really cool. Like I think it's awesome that he found like this is my passion. Like I'm gonna go for it. And like
He's really good at it.
he says he's constantly flying back and forth between LA and here to like get stuff done. And it's like that is such a driven person, especially at
is.
our age, to be able to say like, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I wanna do, this is how I'm gonna do it, and then actually going and doing it. Like
He
that's awesome.
He inspires me a lot when it comes to
Yeah.
fashion.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like that is a very driven human being.
You can do it. You can do
yeah.
anything.
Oh,
really.
100%.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy. Good for him though, man. Like
I
that's
know.
awesome.
Yeah. I wonder
Yeah.
what he's gonna. I wonder if he's. What he's
I
doing in
know.
college.
He's
and
gonna become a huge, huge brand.
We'll see him. We'll see him on the billboard one day.
He could sponsor the podcast, you know. Maybe hit us up.
Okay.
You own the trademark.
Yeah.
I wear the hoodies.
Yeah. We'll just like we'll rep the merch on the. Yeah. Check out my new shirt from so and so. Like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Hey, the offer's open.
Yeah.
Hey,
if we
please
ever,
hit us up.
if we
We'll
ever
do it
need
for free.
merch.
We'll do
Yeah.
it for free, please.
If we ever need merch, we'll just call him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure he can
Yeah.
like hook us up with a like a manufacturer.
Yeah.
Before we produce merch, we gotta get subscribers.
Yeah, we got to build a
And
fan
get
base.
and views.
Yeah.
But I think like honestly, I think for me it's definitely become less about the views and the subscribers, and like it is just kind of like a nice part of my week. Like to have an excuse to get together with friends and like just talk.
It's a good, consistent way to get out of the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like especially when I feel like I don't have anything to do. Like it's a nice excuse, you know.
And it's just so nice outside. It's
Yeah.
a shame. That
Yeah, it would be
it'd be
definitely a shame to waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very happy. I am now that we mentioned the weather, I'm definitely not gonna be excited when it starts raining and then we have to like figure out how to film the podcast
God.
outside.
Frick. Get an umbrella.
That'd be kind of
I mean,
cool.
we could always film at my place, like up in
Oh,
the
yeah.
band house or somewhere.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be fun.
that's true. That would be sick.
I love
We
that.
gotta do that. That would be
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, we could do
That
it
would
in
be
my
super
house
cool.
too.
We'll film in
We
the
can do that, yeah.
stables.
That's true. That's true. That's true. The stables with the horse.
Yeah.
Dude,
God, we
that
have
would be
to.
sick to have the horse on the podcast.
I would guess.
Here's our guest, the horse.
This is the horse, Brody.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to what was the other one?
Waffles.
I want to say Butters. What happened to Waffles?
We moved her back to the horse rescue,
Gotcha.
and then we got.
was that
ano-
just
we got-
because?
we got another one?
Why
They
was
got
that?
It was hard to care for her still.
Just because she was older.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like she'd be laying in the middle of the pasture, like lifeless,
Oh.
and then we'd look at her, and then she'd lift her head up.
Like, what do you want?
I'm alive.
You know what I kind of just want to do, and like I mentioned this a little bit earlier today. I think it'd be cool to just like book a random audition for voice acting.
Yeah.
And like just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, what's the worst that could happen? They
Like
just say
Lily
no.
Pichu.
Yeah, right. Just like randomly, just like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, why not? Like
I
the
mean,
worst
it's
that
not
could happen
hard
is they
to
just say
find
no.
auditions.
Oh
I'm
no,
sure.
I'm sure. Like, I'm sure it'd be super easy. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, worst they could say is no.
Yeah.
You know. And I mean, the best thing is like, oh my god, I get to voice a character for
So
anything. Yeah, for Sony or Microsoft or
I would love to. That'd
you
be
know
fun.
whatever. That'd be awesome.
I have a very squeaky voice. I feel like I could do.
You could probably do a lot of characters.
Yeah.
There is I think mocap, I think is what it's called.
Dude, mocap would be sick.
That'd be so fun.
Dude, well, there's this game that I've been playing called Death Stranding, and the main character is a mocap of Norman Reedus. You know who Norman Reedus is?
I'm not familiar.
He's a really popular actor. He played Daryl in The Walking Dead.
Oh.
But the whole, and like in this game, it's like fucking Guillermo del Toro is one of the characters. There's this other famous actress. I feel really bad that I'm forgetting her name. But like basically the entire cast of main characters is like famous actors, and it's like just the craziest thing. And it's not like
Scarlett Johansson.
no, definitely not Scarlett Johansson. It's I want to say she's somewhere from Eastern Europe. I could be totally wrong. Though. I'm just saying that based off her name. But
What's her name?
I can't remember. Like I can remember how it's spelled, but I can't remember her name, which now I feel really bad about. But
How's
it's a
it
cool
spelled?
What is it?
Yeah, Google
game. It's
it.
called Death Stranding. Like I can picture all the letters, but I can't.
Death
I'm.
Stranding.
But it's a really cool game.
Oh, this game. I know.
Let me see the characters.
Hold on. Oh, here you go.
Let me see. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh,
Holy
God.
Lord, that is a lot of characters. That is a lot of characters.
And you can search up characters and then females.
Oh, very fun, very smart. Death Stranding female character.
I just put characters. I didn't know there was that many.
Fragile. That's not her name, but like that's the name of her character.
What does she look like?
I will show you in 1 second. I want to figure out the actor or actress who plays her. Oh, she's deceased. That's cool.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
wow.
what a great spoiler.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Wikipedia.
The character or her?
Not the actress.
Okay, I
She's
was
voiced by
gonna
Leia. I have no clue how to
me see.
pronounce that last name. Seydous.
Sado.
Sado. And her first name is Elle.
Leia Sado.
She's French. I was wrong. Not Eastern Europe. Western Europe.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's her. But
Yeah, so
really,
it'd be like Leia Seydoux or
Leia
something.
Seydoux.
Yeah, I
Seydoux.
just looked at her.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But yeah, I think she
She's
is
pretty.
fantastic. Yeah, but doing mocap
She
stuff would
doesn't
be
look
really cool.
familiar though.
That or like I still think it'd be cool to do something on
Wow.
movies, like with movies.
Yeah.
I was thinking sound design for a long time, but I don't know.
I kind of liked like script writing,
Script writing would be cool.
just because I love storytelling.
Script writing would be cool. I feel like though, my biggest problem would be like my creativity is very much like
Good point.
lackluster and like comes in random spurts. Like I'll have days where like nothing will come to me, and then I'll be sitting in the middle of like, I don't know, Starbucks and be like, oh my God, this is how I'll do this whole story.
I want to go to more cafes and just do studying.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't work good at home.
Really?
I can't. I just get distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something fun about a push was just the amount of essays you wrote, but they're all like informative essays.
Oh, that's cool.
And so like our last essay was, you get to pick your own prompt, you get to pick your own everything.
Oh, that's
my
cool.
God.
So and the fun part is that you get to write about something you're interested in.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
dude, that's what I found about writing. Like, and the big thing from like Mr. Castillo was like, even if you don't like the book you're writing about or what you're writing about, just connect it to something you do like.
Exactly.
Like when we wrote the Gatsby essay,
Oh my God.
I was like, I didn't like this book. I thought
yeah.
it was like okay, and then I was like, what can I just randomly like, oh, I should connect Gatsby to Freudian psychology because like that's really interesting,
I
and like
think-
I ended up doing really well in that essay. You know?
Yeah, we had to write an essay on like a photograph
Yeah.
that connects to our family
Really?
for
Wow.
English.
That's cool.
So yeah, I wrote about the Washington, Delaware picture, and I got like knocked out like three pages.
Wow.
Dang, that's
And for my
crazy.
A-push essay, I knocked out like 4 or 5 pages.
Dang.
Okay, wait. So I'm taking AP Macro, AP Pre-Calc. Would A push be too much?
A-push is a junior class.
Oh, what's the senior?
AP Lang?
AP Lang.
Or is it AP
Right?
Lit?
For
Which
history, it'd be AP Macro,
No, I'm taking AP Macro, AP Pre-Calc. What's the English AP?
AP Lang.
AP Lang. Would that all be too much, or would it be?
I wouldn't take 3 APs your senior
I mean,
year.
I've heard AP Lang isn't too hard.
Yeah.
Same
'Cause-
thing with AP Macro. I've heard it's not too
Oh,
hard.
AP Macro is supposed to be easy. AP Pre-Calc is just
Yeah.
Pre-Calc, just faster.
Yeah. I mean, I
And-
was tempted to take AP Stats.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
people
that's
say,
kinda difficult,
Yeah,
though.
people say that's really hard.
I'm taking AP Macro and AP Environmental Science. Dude, I've
I've
heard
heard APES is easy.
I've heard APES is
Oh, yeah.
super easy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it though. I don't know. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I just drop the class and take something
Yeah.
else.
You know, that's what I was thinking. I might as well just try to take all 3, and then if it's too much, I can just
you
drop
always
it.
drop it.
Because I love writing essays. That's the only thing I
really?
liked about. Yes, I love it.
I like writing essays, but I don't know. I like just the conversation. Like I really like the lectures because it was like I just like the dialogue between like, why do you think this? Well, I think this because this and like this. Is
I
how,
like
you
doing
know.
that, but like typing it. I like
Yeah.
making it. Or you know when
Right.
we did
That's fair.
the Crucible? Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's probably the best
I
essay I've
hated the
had.
Crucible.
It was so bad. But
I hated
writing
the Crucible. That was
connect
like
the Crucible. It's about what was it? Oh my God, it was so
it
long ago.
it was about not Salem, but it was about some like
Oh, witches.
witches.
Oh, the Salem witch trials?
Not
Not-
specifically the Salem
yeah.
witch trials,
Just witch
but
trials?
Just
just
witch trials
yeah.
and
And like just religious persecution
Yeah.
and yeah.
and I was able to connect that to abortion
Yeah.
right now and like
I just couldn't get into it. Like I
Yeah.
thought, I think it was also like I went into the essay with like way too much confidence and just got absolutely blown.
Well, it's like you said, you were able, with the Gatsby, you were able to connect it to something.
Yeah.
I was able to connect that
I just couldn't
with
think
the
about what's
present.
right. I honestly I definitely think that the year for me went pretty steadily upwards.
Yeah.
Like I went from doing like not very good on the Crucible essay
Mm-hmm.
to doing really well on the memoir, and then
Oh.
doing slightly worse
I hate
on the
memoirs.
doing like, and when I say slightly worse, I still got an 88
Yeah,
on
you
the
still,
end of the year
you
essay.
didn't get anything lower than a C.
No,
I mean
had
a B. Sorry.
I had a B. I want to say both semesters,
Yeah, you
which is
had-
like I'll take that because he is a harsh grader, and like I worked my butt off in that
Yeah.
class.
You
I
got
will
no
take a B.
I don't think. Yeah, you don't think you got
No,
lower
the
than a
Crucible
B.
essay I think I got a 70,
Really?
77 or
I thought you
I had
got.
a 76 or something like
Did
that.
you? Oh,
That was
okay.
my
But
worst
that's the
essay.
only
That was
one.
my worst essay. But yeah, both the other essays I did way better on. Was that
Yeah,
the timer?
yes.
Oh wow, it's been 35 minutes. Okay,
Well, yeah.
that went really quick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try AP Lang. I'm just worried about the pre-calc, but I'm studying it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're good at math, I don't think pre-calc should be too hard.
Right? Exactly.
Because like you said, it's just an accelerated version
it's just
of
an
pre-calc.
which
Yeah.
I'm not worried about at all. And AP Macro is just a lot of busy work, which we did this year anyway.
Oh yeah, I hope I have Shaughnessy for AP Macro, because I've heard that there's two teachers for AP Macro. Shaughnessy is like super easy. He just gives out a lot of like small shit, and the other teacher's a little bit harder, but she just
Van
because she just
Viswanathan or something.
yeah no Viswanathan? No, she's a math teacher.
Yeah, Viswanathan's a math teacher.
But
Unless there's two.
regardless, the other teacher just doesn't give out as much work, but it's a little bit more difficult.
No, there's a one in the newer building, the 2-story.
Yeah. Oh really? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I think next year is gonna go good.
Oh, it's gonna be so
I
good.
think even though I'm taking APs,
so
like
excited.
I'm only taking basically 4 classes, like in a 0 period.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Like
only
0 period?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both taking work experience, which
Yeah.
is once a week.
Once a week.
It's a once a week 0 period. So I should be able to get out of school every day at 12:20,
me too.
which is
I was
awesome.
about to say you only
Which is-
technically have 4 periods.
which is
Yeah.
awesome.
and I
it's
only
like
need 3.
Yeah.
Technically.
well, you have to take 5.
You
you have to,
have
but that's what I'm
to,
saying. Like
which is
I'll
annoying.
technically only have 4, right? Like that's
I
gonna
mean,
be
my schedule is
awesome.
going to be so easy. Unless
Really?
the schedule makers screw me like they did last year.
What do you say that?
Because so last year I had off period, English, and then IM 3.
Yeah.
And then the next day I'd have A push, French 3, and AP Physics.
Damn.
Oh, that's
So
rough.
so every other day was either stressful or not stressful.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
So then this year I'm taking English 4,
Yeah.
Gov, Econ, Stats, weightlifting, and TA, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping, I get 1 AP each day. Like if I got English 4 and AP Macro, and then Math 4 and APES, like that'd be cool. Because having them both on the same day would kind of suck. It'd be good because you kind of get all your hard classes out of the way at once. So I'd either want them, I guess, both on the same day, or I'd want them in the mornings. So I could just get them out of the way because of the harder classes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd much rather have an off period at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, if they try to give me that crap where they give me like 1 in the morning or 1 in the middle, I'm just gonna tell them no. I'm gonna be like, nope, I cannot. Like, I have to be out of school at this time. I have a requirement. Like I have
Yeah.
somewhere else I need to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
when we were putting in like
I'll definitely fight them on that.
this schedule request
Yeah.
stuff, I put in
I-
no third.
Yeah, I
or
put
no
in
sixth.
no 3rd and no 6th because it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Like I'm a senior. Like I want to be able to go and like go to work early and like get home early and like be able to like do other stuff my senior year that's not just like school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But I
Exactly.
think because we're seniors, they'll work with us. I really do, you know? Do you think that's a good place to end the episode?
Yeah.
All right.
Next year.
Yeah.
This is
Crazy.
actually episode 7.
This is actually episode 7. I feel like I'm very hopeful for the future.
Me too.
Like, especially next year. I think
Next
it's
year's
going to
gonna.
go good.
Yeah. I
This
think next
is-
year's gonna be our best year.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Last year was a rough year.
Oh my god.
My
Last year
God.
wasn't too bad for me. I actually had a pretty good,
I would
good
go.
year.
I
had a
like
pretty
It
good
was
year.
very up and
It
down.
was very up and
I think so
down.
far high school has been like definitely a net positive for me.
Yeah, I have to say freshman year wasn't great. Sophomore year was probably the best.
Yeah.
Junior year, it was good. It was just like so much
Stressful,
stress.
If it's
Yeah.
consistent, this year's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Because
I think
freshman
it is.
year sucked, sophomore year was good,
Yeah.
last year kind of sucked,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be good here.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's
yeah,
senior
I
year.
think mine has just been going up.
That's good.
I'm happy. I'm excited. I think I'm very hopeful for next year.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for actually episode 7 of the Wellness
The
Wednesday
real
podcast.
episode 7.
real one.
If you have any suggestions on maybe a potential name change, because we're still trying
yeah.
to figure that out,
Yeah.
Or topics you want us to
or
talk
topics
about.
you want us to talk about, yeah,
Yes.
please comment, subscribe, like. Please subscribe. Please
Pretty
subscribe.
please.
Tell us, talk to us, tell us what you want.
Keep
Tell
us
us what
Want
you
to be a
want.
guest? Let us know.
If you want to be a
We need to
guest,
get a
yeah.
fifth mic.
Huh?
We need to get a
We
fifth
need to
mic.
get a fifth mic.
We'll get there.
We will. We'll eventually figure that out. Tell your friends about us. Tell your neighbors. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Just tell everybody. Tell them to
Everybody.
subscribe to us, even if
Anyone
they
and
don't
everyone.
watch.
Promotion.
Promotion. But yeah, thank you for joining us for this episode of the Wellness Wednesday podcast, and
See you
we
next-
will. We'll
See
see
you
you
next
guys
time.
again next week. Bye.
Bye.